Terrible. Hello everybody, welcome back to Bearware the Terrible. Today we have a new deck for you called the Kitty Saurus, featuring Tyranitar from Battle Styles. The old card with the single strike crush attack, 240 damage for only 4 energy. Obviously we get to use single strike roar to attach energy faster. We have 4 copies of each Houndour and Houndoom for this deck. To use single strike roar to search our deck for a energy card per turn and attach it to our Tyranitar. And then for each Houndoom you have in play, you get to use this ability. You get to add up to 2 or even 3. If you have 3 Houndoom in play, you get to add 3 energy cards per turn. So single strike crush, very strong attack. Obviously you need to have those single strike energy in your deck. If it's in your hand or in your prize card, you can't actually use the ability. So this is quite an iffy card. That is why we are playing a Melanie. We have 2 copies of Melanie just to fill up the colorless energy cost, because it is 2 darkness and 2 colorless. That means we get to take advantage of Melanie to attach those extra energies from our discard pile. We need to discard water energy. That is why we are playing discarders in this deck. So our common discarder, Aurora Energy, and our quick ball and also research helps us discard those extra cards from our hand, our energy cards, so that we get to use Melanie to draw cards. Not only that, we get to attach that extra energy, which is the main reason Melanie is here. But sometimes you may be stuck with nothing but a Melanie, so you need to discard energy before using that card to draw from your deck. So we have 4 copies of research and 4 Marnies in this deck, plus that 1 bird keeper to switch our Pokemon, because our Pokemon are actually quite heavy. So we have no air balloon in this deck, only 1 switch, 1 escape rope, and 1 bird keeper. Air balloon is actually very risky because they could be playing Galar Mine or even Tool Jammer, and also Tool Scrapper, which actually destroys your air balloon very easily. Tool Jammer especially. And also we are actually playing Tyranitar, which is a 3 energy retreat cost card, so we can't be using that air balloon for this deck. So we have 2 Urn of Vitality to recycle our single strike energy. We also have 2 copies of our Rocky Helmet. I forgot the main card of this deck. So the main card of this deck is we are trying to make Tyranitar even stronger with Meowstic. Even though it's just 1 damage counter that we get to move from any one of our Pokemon to any one of our opponent's Pokemon, it is still that 1 damage counter. It makes a lot of difference. Essentially the same as a Zigzagoon, except you get to use it every turn, and you get to heal that 1 damage counter from your Pokemon, and also you get to bring it out very easily because it's only a stage 1. It's not an Inteleon, obviously. It's not 2 damage counter, but it is a stage 1, much easier to evolve and bring out onto your field. But we only have 3 copies of each Asper and Meowstic, just because we can't actually we don't have space for this this stage 1 card for this deck, just because we need a lot of all of those single strike cards to make this attack work. This attack is quite heavy. It's 4 energy which it costs, so we need those Houndooms, we need those Urn of Vitality and single strike energies, obviously. And we also need our quick ball to summon our basic Pokemons. We have 1 level ball to summon our Houndour. Houndour is the most important thing. Don't worry about Asper yet. Asper can come out later. So the most important thing is to get out Houndoom for your single strike deck. Any single strike deck, make sure you get out Houndoom as fast as possible. 2 or 3 Houndours on your bench in your first turn already. That is the goal of this deck. The secret to any single strike decks is to make sure you bring out Houndoom fast. And we also have 2 Sonias to bring out our basic Pokemon, plus that 2 Sonia, 4 quick balls, and 1 level ball to bring out Houndour, and also 2 Sonia, 4 quick ball for our Tyranitar and Asper. So we also have only 3 copies of Tyranitar V, only 3 attackers, 4 copies of Houndour, and 3 Asper in this deck. And we also have 3 Evolution Incense for our Meowstic or even Houndoom. Obviously Houndoom, you need your Evolution Incense because it's not a 90 HP card, so you can't use your Level Ball for Houndoom. But Level Ball actually helps you get your Meowstic just because it is 90 HP. And we are also playing 1 Crobat in this deck, plus 1 Boss Order to help us with disrupting our opponent and dragging out any Pokemon on their bench. And we also have 4 single strike energy, 2 Aurora energy, and 8 copies of our basic water energy just to use our Melanie. So Melanie actually requires a lot of water energy. Surprisingly, you need a lot of water energy in your deck to be able to discard fast, so that you get to use it at the right time. If you don't have enough water energy, you can't actually use Melanie fast enough to make a difference. So that is why we have 8 basic water energy in this deck and only 6 of that darkness energy for this deck. We have no Raihan could actually help though, because it is a 2 price card. So Raihan for a VMAX is quite ridiculous, but Raihan for a V card is not bad. So Raihan to one Raihan to replace a Melanie, and maybe a few darkness energy could work. But I prefer Melanie just because you don't need to wait for a Pokemon to get knocked out. That means you actually get to use it, even though even though they haven't knocked out any of your Pokemon yet. Melanie still works, so that's actually the plus side of Melanie, as opposed to your Raihan. So we're going for gameplay with our Kittysaurus deck. Let's see how well it works. Because you're doing a max of 300 damage if you have 2 single strike energy attached. You only get to do 280. If you have 3, you get to do 300 damage. So we are not expecting all 4 single strike energy to be inside our deck. Even if we are that lucky, we're only doing a max of 320 damage, which sometimes is not even enough to knock out a VMAX Pokemon. If they're playing Eternatus, it's not enough to knock it out. If they're playing Big Charm as well, or even Rapid Urshifu or single Urshifu VMAX, is actually not enough to knock it out. We need that 1 extra damage counter from either Zigzagoon or our Meowstic. So Meowstic is going to help us a lot. Rocky Helmet as well. We're only playing 2 copies of this card though. 2 Rocky Helmet. So we can't really be relying too much on our helmets. So we're gonna just discard Evolution Incense. We got a really bad hand, so no energy cards. But at least we got a Houndour. They could be getting a worse hand than us, but they're going second. That means they get to use their Sonia, Marnie. They get to use a lot of things. They get to attack as well. Maybe use a Sobble. Keep calling Sobble. Hi, Bahat. Yeah, I really want to experiment with new ideas. I got quite a few interesting one coming up. This is just a tribute to Meowstic, really a tribute to Meowstic. I failed Meowstic on my Dragonite deck, just because Dragonite is just impossible to play. Dragonite V is impossible. If you don't play your Cryogonal, Dragonite V is impossible. So, I'm trying to revive the Meowstic card. This is a full-on Battle Styles card. I'm quite surprised that, the only card that isn't from Battle Styles, or under is Chilling Reign Melanie. So Melanie really makes this card much stronger just because, colorless energy cost, you get to fast charge it even faster, even without your Houndoom, or if you don't get your Urn at the right time, if you have way too many single strike energy in your price card. And also, if you don't attach, all we need is 2 single strike energy really, and then Meowstic and Rocky Helmet is gonna help us knock out a regular VMAX. Alcremie VMAX is only 310 HP, so 310, and is also it's not a Psychic type, it's a Fairy type. But if they are playing Shadow Rider, they are weak towards Dark type. So Dark type is super strong just because a lot of Psychic types are very popular. Dragapult as well. So we have to get, I don't think we need Houndoom anymore. It's safer to get those 2 though. And yeah, it's safer just to get those 2 because we have another Sonia. We can get another Tyranitar. We can get a Tyranitar and a Crobat on the next turn. So we can actually attack right now. If we have a single strike, I'm pretty sure we have one. These new cards, they have a high chance of showing up. What am I trying to say? They have a high chance of working really well. The synergy is gonna, the statistics, the algorithm for the new cards will have a much better synergy. I'm not articulating well. So the synergy is going to work much better just because the algorithm is going to be much tailored towards the new cards, because they are trying to sell their cards as well. So if you have 4 single strike energy in your deck, a lot of them are bound to be inside your deck and not in your price card just because the algorithm is fixed in that sense. At least 3 in your deck every game. Worst case scenario, you have 2 single strike energy in your deck, but you never know, you could be so unlucky to have no single strike energy at all. And that would be super bad because we're only playing 4 single strike and 2 Aurora. So we need to bring out 2 Aurora to satisfy those 2 darkness energy costs. I'm talking a lot, but Need to be explaining those things. So we actually got 2 earn, which is not good. Because if we get our research, that's gonna be horrible for us. So we're gonna get another Meow. Oh, we have to get, my bad. We have to get Tyranitar. So we're attaching everything to Tyranitar, and that actually helps us draw more cards with Crobat. We have to actually, I don't think we have any more. Yeah, but we are just gonna use it. Oh, we actually have all 4. That's crazy. Not too crazy because of the algorithm, as I said. And we got a Marnie. That's great for the next turn, though. So we're gonna just transfer. Which one should we transfer? Let's just clean up this one. We can hit our bench, but I don't think we need to worry too much about that. So first game we got lucky. Shadow Rider was a bit too slow, and we actually got our first Houndoom, which helped us a lot. Yeah, they have no chance of winning, but you have a good deck as well. But they got a really bad hand, I suppose. Nothing but Alcremie. I don't think they're playing Shadow Rider. Nothing but an Alcremie Moltres. Sorry, Alcremie Articuno, which is a very good deck, a very strong one, a robust combo. But you know, if you have a bad hand, you can't win any game. So we got a really bad hand. I mean, we have to draw a mulligan, not bad hand. We got an Asper to start with, and we get to discard that water energy, but I'm just sorting out my headphones. Sorry about this, guys. Okay. Should we use a Melanie? We can actually use a Melanie, but I don't think we're gonna do that. Marnie is gonna kill us though, so let's just use a Melanie then a Marnie. But if they use a Marnie on us, that's gonna be bad. We actually got quite a decent hand. We got quite a decent hand actually. I really don't want to use a Marnie though. I hate Marnie so much. I know it's gonna destroy us. I just know it's gonna destroy us. If we don't get a Houndoom, we're done. We need a Houndour like pronto. We're weak towards the grass type, so it's doing 200 damage. Still not enough though. Okay, we got a Houndour at least. But we can't draw cards with Melanie. So we're stuck. We have to use that for a Crobat. I don't think we're switching, because they can attack on their next turn already. No Crobat! Oh my god. What in the world? We got a Melanie with a Marnie. I knew Marnie is gonna kill us. I knew it. I suppose we need 2 Crobats in this deck. 2 Crobat is safer. Dang it. We got so many other supporter cards though. Every time Marnie loves to show up with all your other supporter cards. Putting all of them at the bottom is so painful. Should we do that? Oh my god. Yeah, there's no way we can win this. We got such a terrible hand. Such a terrible hand. I knew Marnie was gonna kill us. You know what? Not so many. We can't be playing that many Marnies in this deck. Let's just put another Crobat in place of that Marnie. I'm sick of Marnie. Like, come on, Marnie. The reason I can't play 2 Crobat is because we need a lot of bench Pokemon. So you can only play 1 Crobat per game. But having 2 actually helps you draw it out much easier, just in case they get in your price card. If it's stuck in your price card, you can't use it at all. So 4 research, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 supporter cards is not enough though. Oh my god. I don't think we can minus any more energy cards. So boss order, 1 boss order. Maybe 2 Meowstic. Let's see how it works. Let's see how well it works. Because normally if you have 10 supporter cards with 2 Crobat, it would be okay. But you can't put that many bench Pokemon anymore. So 2 Houndoom and 1 Meowstic. Or maybe even 1 Meowstic, 1 Hound, because you need that space for the Tyranitar. And your bench Tyranitar. Okay, go first. For some reason, whenever I go first, I always get a bad hand. But this is not too bad. I can work with this. We get to use Melanie already. That's good. Having 2 water energy cards with a quick ball is perfect. Because then you get to attach and prepare for your Melanie the next turn. So I think they're playing Lichen Rock. Single strike Lichen Rock. Or even a single strike Entei with Urshifu VMAX. They could be playing anything really. Colossal with a fire type? I don't think so. Victini with there's no fighting type for Victini though. What could they be playing? Okay, a rapid strike deck. Blaziken Urshifu. Let's just attach water energy because they have a. I'm pretty sure they have a fan of waves, so might as well just save that one. Right? We're gonna save the Crobat as well, I think. Should we just... I think we're gonna escape rope. I don't know if we should do that though. Yeah, because we want the Zera to be stuck on the bench, on the active, but they can just retreat with Tower of Waters in a second. In less than a second, they can retreat, but that helps us with Crobat on the next turn. If they don't Marnie us, if they Marnie, it's actually better because, you know, we don't want to be putting too many Pokemons on our bench. So if they Marnie and we don't get any supporter cards, let's hope we get a, you know, if we get another Quick Ball, we can get the Crobat back. For some reason, I knew they were gonna do that. A boss order retreat. Sorry, a boss order stall, forcing us to retreat. We're just gonna attach another water. Should we do that though? Since we don't have a Meowstic, let's just attach that one. I don't think they're playing Fan of Waves. Like, I don't think they are. Come on, Marnie. Don't fail us again. Please don't fail us again. Okay, at least we got a Quick Ball. We got a Houndoom. I think I'm gonna save that for the next one. Because we don't need that many energy anymore. If we evolve the active, we actually need another switch card. We only have 3 switch cards in this deck, so yeah, that's the bad thing. If they boss order stall you, that's gonna be bad. So make sure you don't put your second Tyranitar that early. If you have your Houndoom, then put your second Tyranitar, because you get to attach energy to that second one already. Because if they use a boss order on the second Tyranitar, if you don't have Houndoom on it, then you're gonna need your switch card. because it is 3 energy retreat cost, as I keep saying. So they use a Marnie on us, could be good, could be bad. We got Meowstic and Bird Keeper. Oh my god. Oh well, we got a Crobat at least. Blaziken, I don't think can evolve yet because they played a Sylveon, not a Blaziken. So they are trying to attack right now, I think. Just to get the Cross Fist running. I think they attached a capture this turn though. Not sure. Let's hope they did. If they attach a capture, then they can't attack. Then Crossface is not doing extra damage. Please don't attack. Okay, thank god. Oh, thank god. I mean, Rapid Strike is overpowered. Thank god they have a bad hand. I'm still not really that confident if I can win yet, but let's see. Let's see what happens. We got a Research and a Bird Keeper. If we use a Bird Keeper, we can actually attack. If we use a Research, no more Meowstic. So let's see if we have a Crobat. If we have a Crobat, we're going to use it. No Research. We just need a few Houndooms. With that Bird Keeper in hand, we just need... Okay, we got 2 Houndooms. That's great. And we didn't even draw our Single Strike Energy, because if you draw your Single Strike Energy into your hand, you can't actually use Single Strike Roar anymore. So we're just going to see how many energies we have in the deck. 3 Single Strike. We got 4 in the deck as well. None in the prize card again. So that's good news. Okay, we're gonna use a bird. Oh, we have to use Single Strike Roar first, because we don't want to draw them out into our hand. So tricky thing about Single Strike decks is that make sure you use your Houndoom's ability before drawing cards. That's like, I cannot stress that enough. Super important. And we're just gonna... I think we're gonna get a Meowstic with that. Should we do it? I don't think they can knock us out though, so I think getting a Meowstic would be okay. I don't know though. I really don't know. I don't want to discard anything though. Feels like I can't discard anything. We got Urn of Vitality though, right? So we don't need to worry about that, I don't think. Yeah, we got Urn of Vitality in the deck. Cause we actually need... Oh, we can't put the Houndour anymore, so yeah, that was stupid. We should have just put another Tyranitar, really. But if we put another Tyranitar, we can't actually do enough damage to knock out the Urshifu. So using Meowstic right now, which is the main strategy of this deck anyways, the main star of this deck is Meowstic. If we are not playing Meowstic, there's just no point doing this video, so... Okay, Rocky Helmet doesn't work anymore. Now we need Meowstic. So we're doing 300 damage. We need 3 times... 3 turns to be able to do enough damage to kill the Urshifu. Unless they use a Cheryl at the right time. If they use a Cheryl, we're done for. Because if Rocky Helmet works, we just need 1 damage counter, that 1 damage counter. Or if we have another Single Strike, we can actually do it though. We actually can use... Oh, we actually can use Single Strike Roar. Oh, we got it in the discard pile. How did it end up in the discard pile? I'm not sure how that happened. How did it end up in the discard pile? Oh, it's Single Strike Crush, right? Single Strike Crush. I should have just used Single Strike Roar then just now. So I used the Crush to discard cards from my deck, and that actually... We got unlucky enough to discard the Single Strike Energy, but that's okay. So they're killing our Houndoom, I think. Not this turn though. They need a switch. They can retreat with a tower, but they need a switch. They just use a Boss Orison or Karina. No more Karina, but they... Oh my gosh, they get to use... Oh no. They get to use Crossfist. 190? I don't think it's enough. 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Because no telescopic sight, thank God for that. So 150 is not enough as well. So Melanie, for that extra energy to retreat, could help us, right? No, Melanie doesn't work for non-V cards, my bad. So Research or Melanie. We're just gonna save our Tyranitar, obviously. We can't use a Research. We can't use a Melanie. I really don't know what to do. Let's just do it, just in case they use a Fan of Waves. And we got a switch. Thanks to Melanie, we got a switch from Melanie, and we get to do Single Strike Crush. Very risky, but we're just gonna do it. So we just need 2 more turns. And we discarded Tyranitar. Oh my god. Yeah, the cost is very heavy. This attack is very, very risky because you're discarding cards from your own deck. 4 cards. You're discarding 4 cards from your deck. And not only do you have to worry about decking yourself out, you actually have to worry about discarding, you know, your main attacking cards, your supporter cards, your energies. If you discard the things you need later on, then you're done for. Because this thing actually gets knocked out pretty easily. Unless they're playing Rapid Strike. They don't have Passimian, no telescopic sight, so we're good. Like, we're really, really good. We're super good. It's a solid position right now. Unless they draw like 1,000 prize cards in a turn, then we're dead. They can actually target Crobat. If they kill this Tyranitar, we're actually done for, so... We need a boss order now. Because we don't need that Urshifu. We don't need to knock out the Urshifu with an attack. If we get in I don't think we have boss order anymore. It's in the discard pile. Yep. Discarded with Single Strike Crush. Single Strike Crush discarded everything that we need. Boss order, Single Strike Energy, but we still have the Urn in our deck though. Urn of Vitality. Still inside the deck. I'm pretty sure they're not going to retreat. There we go. If they retreat, they're done for. They cannot retreat. So Tyranitar is dying the next turn. This is really bad because we have no way of saving it. Oh, thank God. They didn't target Tyranitar. They killed Meowstic though. So what can we do right now? I don't think we need another Houndoom. So we're just gonna... Should we get a Meowstic or another Tyranitar? Tyranitar is not dying though. Can Sylveon knock it out? Sylveon, Dark, Fire, Lightning, Water, Fighting. So that's 5 different... 220. It can actually knock it out. Yep, Sylveon can knock it out. So we have to actually prepare another Tyranitar. They can actually kill Crobat though. Should we get Tyranitar or Meowstic? I think we should get Tyranitar because it's only 320, right? Both VMAXs are 320, so we don't need Meowstic anymore. So we just need an Urn right now. If we get an Urn, and I don't think we have any more Melanies in the deck. 1 more Melanie though. So we got an Urn, but got 3 attached to that one. Oh my god. We need to use Urn right now though. Yeah, that's the bad thing. That's quite shitty. I think we can retreat though. Can we retreat? Let's try retreating. Oh, we just... Dang it. Too slow. Dang it. I thought retreating would already pass it. Oh my god. We were too slow. Okay, this is bad. This is very bad. So we're doing 300 damage. If they attack us, we can actually knock it out. Oh my god, that's horrible. That's horrible. They're not using Zera Aura though. That's interesting. We could have knocked out the Urshifu. Oh my goodness. Cragalanche. I just really wanted to attach 2 energy to the new one. But I don't think there's any point just because there's only 1 damage counter on the active. Yeah, that was quite silly. We should have just attacked. Because retreating, even though you get to single strike roar, it doesn't really do much. You're discarding more energy than, it's actually a waste. But should we do it though? If we do it this turn, we can actually help ourselves a lot. So we have to do it right now. 2, is it? We need 3 though. We need 3 single strike energies. Leo. Yep, yeah, we can't do it right now. So let's just, oh my god. Okay, attack, attack, attack. Jesus. Why are we, why is the time limit so, seriously? Because we can't knock out the Sylveon now. We need our, oh my gosh, we discarded the urn. We discarded our Urn of Vitality. We have our Rocky Helmet, but do we have Escape Rope? No more Escape Rope either. Oh my gosh. This is a disaster. Okay, let's see if we can do it. We have 1 last urn, need to make full use of it. We have a Rocky Helmet as well. I didn't realize that. Should have attached that one. I think we drew it from the prize, not sure. So we're doing 280 damage plus Rocky Helmet, and we just need 1 more. 1 more damage counter somehow. We couldn't do it though. That was quite sad. Should have used a Marnie just now, because Marnie actually puts this at the bottom and you can actually draw out the other urn. So that actually saves your urn. And we're decking ourselves out if we use our last single strike crush. So we cannot use it anymore. Yeah, we're decking ourselves out. And we're only doing 280 damage, which isn't enough. They just need a boss order now. So, yeah, we're not winning this game. Oh my goodness. If we got single strike energy in the deck though, we could have won. Yeah, we're not winning this game. I should have attacked with Cragalanche just now. If I attacked with Cragalanche, that Urshifu, we would definitely have won, unless they get their because Sylveon isn't even charged yet. We shouldn't have to worry about Sylveon. That was stupid. So over preparing is a big mistake because you don't really have enough time to over prepare. So no more checking the deck. We have to go fast. We have to be super fast. Let's just be super damn bloody effing fast for this game. They want us to be fast. Let's be so fast that they can't even see how fast we are. I hate this game so much. We actually won that game already. We won, but we were stupid enough not to do anything. If they use escape rope, oh my goodness. I hate this so much. They could use anything at any time. We're just gonna save the switch card. They don't have a Marnie, so we don't need to worry about that, fortunately. And we just put way too many bench Pokemon. Yeah, we just put way too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We cannot put any more bench Pokemon. Oh my gosh, that Urshifu game was just soul crushing. If we killed the Urshifu, we would have one prize card left. And there's no way they could have killed our Tyranitar, our first Tyranitar, because their Sylveon wasn't charged yet. Their Sylveon wasn't charged yet. I was over preparing for no reason. Oh my god. Okay, single strike roar first. Jesus. We got a Crobat, so we're gonna use switch. Discard Houndour. Oh, we can't use a Crobat. We can't use a Crobat. Stupid Kyogre deck. There's no point using Esper for a Kyogre deck, so we're just gonna use a research. We got a escape rope for the next turn. That's super cool. And we can't actually knock it out. Jeez. Goodness, we can't actually knock it out. We need another Houndoom. Oh my god. Yeah, way too nervous. You can't be... I think I'm jittery, you know, I'm very... What's the word? Flicker-minded. So I don't know what I want to play, which card I want to play at the right time. Because there's so many options. There's just so many options. And it's always better to keep your options open, but you just don't have the time to wait for it, I suppose. They just killed our Houndoom. Oh my god. We don't need a Houndoom anymore, really. We just need another Tyranitar, just in case they use escape rope on us. But if they use escape rope, we're done for. All they need is one escape rope and one more Kyogre, and we're dead. We're done for. We have a Sonia though. If they don't get another basic, they're dead. They got another basic. Surprise, surprise. They got another basic. Of course they're gonna get it. Of course they're gonna get it. And they're gonna get 4 energies at least. This is so... like, they're so lucky. How did they get so lucky? When I play those decks, I never get that lucky. Let's just kill the Cryogonal. Oh my goodness. If that one card is an escape rope, I'm gonna fucking kill them. How lucky can you be though? Like, seriously. They're getting a Volcarona now. Volcarona. Ball Guy, you need your Yamper though. Ball Guy is very interesting. It's a very smart tech. But if you don't play a Yamper, it's not going to do much for you. Yamper, you need also Scoop Up Net. Great Ball is not a good card though. You sometimes get nothing with a Great Ball. At least they discarded Kyogre. Okay, now we have no more bench. We don't need to worry about it. I don't think they're playing Groudon. If they play Groudon, we're done for, but we don't need to worry about anything right now. Don't put any bench. Our main line is to, if they play a Summoning Horn, we're dead. If they had the foresight to play a Summoning Horn, we're dead. But we're just gonna attach energy right now. So we don't need to do anything except Single Strike Crush. And then Urn of Vitality to replenish our deck. To save our deck because we are discarding 4 cards at a time. They can actually kill us with the Volcarona. So we have Escape Rope for that though. Let's hope they don't get their Volcarona. Let's hope that one Volcarona is in their prize card. If they have the Volcarona in their prize though, that would be super cool. So we're gonna just use our Escape Rope to kill that final Kyogre. I don't think Kyogre can do much though. So we're just gonna kill the Cryogonal, because Cryogonal can actually help them get their Fire Energy card. If they get their Fire Energy on their... yeah. Should we do that? It's actually smarter to do that. Because it's only doing 120 damage to us. We're gonna save the Escape Rope for Cryogonal, right? So we're gonna use a Cryogonal, because that actually knocks it out. Cryogonal to discard Volcarona, hopefully. If we help them draw a Volcarona and another basic, I'm gonna be pissed. They have one more Cryogonal. If they get a Volcarona and Cryogonal on their hand, we can't use Escape Rope. But if they play only Volcarona, we can use Escape Rope to win the game because we only have 2 prize cards left. So thank God for that, we won the game. Against Kyogre, I'm very happy because Kyogre is overused, way too broken, especially if you use it with Groudon. Kyogre Groudon with Cryogonal is insane. And for some reason, whenever I pair against those decks, I always get a bad hand. They always get the perfect draw. Sonia on the first turn, Quick Ball on the first... Sonia and Quick Ball on the first turn. That's impossible. How do you get that lucky? I'm positive there's somewhere in the dark web, somewhere in the web that you can actually buy your chances. You can buy your coin flips, you can buy your odds and your algorithms. You can buy those things. I'm very sure, I'm very certain about that. Because some people, they always get the best hand. They never get a bad hand, you know? They never get screwed over by their own decks. However strong your deck is, however perfect your build is, you're bound to get a bad hand some days, sometime. Like, come on. There's no deck that is perfect. Every deck has a weakness. So they could be playing nothing but a Bolton or a Rayquaza deck, and we just got a shit hand. Why am I not surprised? We won a Kyogre though, I'm super happy about that. We won a Kyogre deck, putting no bench Pokemon, only one active Tyranitar. Escape Rope is not gonna help them there. So there's nothing we can do. There's literally nothing we can do. We're just gonna prepare for the retreat on the next turn. We should have prepared our Meowstic, just because we could actually get nothing but a Houndoom. Okay, they helped us with the Marnie. They actually screwed us over with the Marnie just now, so it's fair now. They're kind of balancing it out. We got our Crobat, Quick Ball. Don't need that Sonia. We just need 3 Houndooms though. If we get 3 Houndooms, that would be great. I think they're knocking us out right now. They need their switch card though. If they don't have a switch, they can't use Bolt Storm. They just need 1 more energy. They don't even need to attach from their hand. Okay, they couldn't do it. That's great. So we even get to use our switch, but we're not going to do that. I don't think. I think we have to though. So we're going to discard Sonia. Should we discard Sonia? Or Asper? We have another Asper, so we don't actually have the space for Asper anymore. So we're just going to discard Asper. Just in case we need our Sonia. Because you never know if you get no energy with your Crobat. Or even no supporter cards. So we're just going to switch right now just so we draw as much cards as possible with our Crobat. And we're going to retreat later. If we get a Melody, we still get to use it. Okay, we got nothing. Wow, we got nothing. I don't think they have Fan of Waves. So we're just gonna play... Should we get a Sonia? Let's get Sonia for Crobat to prepare for the next turn. 1 Crobat is enough, right? So we're just gonna bite. Pretty ridiculous, but if we have a few damage on it, we can actually collect the knockout with Meowstic later on. But we need like 5 turns though, 5 turns to knock out the Flaffy. And we need to wait to have our Pokemon damaged first. So we got Meowstic now, but we can't actually attack with our Tyranitar. We can't do anything. We just need 2 Houndoom though, so that Houndour is expendable now. Pikachu is gonna be a problem. So we need Escape Rope, Boss Order. Pikachu is gonna be a big problem. Okay, we're gonna use Cragalanche now. I don't think they can knock us out. Cragalanche to discard. They actually got a bad hand, so discarding could actually help them. But we discarded a Research, that's great. We discarded a Research and a Stormy Mountain. Let's hope they got a bad hand still. I think they're just gonna charge up their Flying Pikachu, because that actually destroys us. That 1 Pikachu is gonna kill our entire deck. Not sure why they're not charging up Pikachu. We have Flaffy though, so I don't think they need to worry about that. Still no Houndoom. What in the world? No supporter cards. Oh, but we got this one though. So we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna kill it right now as fast as we can. And they can actually... Yeah, they can actually kill us right now. They can use Max Balloon. But we got Boss Order, that's great. We got Boss Order. We just need an Escape Rope. Our 1 Escape Rope. If we get an Escape Rope, we can do 1 more prize card. We can kill another Pokemon. If they don't use Pikachu right now, they're done for. They need their switch card though. Oh, Escape Rope is not gonna help us anymore. It is though, because they, they only protect from that 1 Pikachu. So that's great, because 160 is not going to kill us. And we actually get to Boss Order. Yep, we win this game. We actually win this game already. But we're going to save our Single Strike energies just because... Should we Boss Order now? I don't think that's a smart idea. But how much are we doing though? 300 damage? We can actually knock it out, right? We can knock out a Pikachu. Should we do it? Let's do it, right? They can just retreat though. That would be stupid. Zero energy retreat cost. Flying, right? It's flying type. So let's just hope they don't Marnie us. If they Marnie, that one boss order is dying, is going back at the bottom. And we are actually doing really badly. We need our Urn of Vitality, our second Tyranitar. We need a billion things to set everything running. We can't use the Crobat anymore just because we need our Tyranitar. So we definitely need another supporter card if they use a Marnie on us. Okay, we won the game. Pikachu is flawed. Just because of boss order and, you know, escape rope. So we get to transfer. We even get to knock it out, actually. Oh, we should have knocked it out. We even get to knock it out because we got an Urn in hand. We got a Houndoom. We get to do 310 with our Meowstic because they attacked us. And they even damaged themselves with our Rocky Helmet. So we're doing 330 damage thanks to Meowstic, Rocky Helmet. We can actually knock... Oh, right. I forgot about Max Balloon. Sorry, guys. I forgot about Max Balloon. We should have used the boss order. That was so stupid. Max Balloon protects your Pokemon from all basic Pokemon's attacks. So Tyranitar is a basic. We cannot damage Pikachu VMAX. We're doing 0 damage even with those single strike energies. So we should have boss ordered the other Pikachu though. Because if we boss ordered the other Pikachu, we can do 300 damage and then Meowstic for that 1 damage counter to knock it out. So that would be interesting. But we use a Crack Lunge instead, so I suppose it's not too bad. So now we have our Houndour. Sonia Quick Ball. Okay, they're playing Psychic type. Ooh, Psychic is Tyranitar's best friend. Tyranitar's best friend. So we actually get... Should we keep our Sonia? I don't think we need Sonia, right? Let's just attach energy right now. We can Quick Ball for our Crobat later. Escape rope now or later. Turn 1 Marnie. Classic turn 1 Marnie. Of course they're gonna do that. 1000%. Oh, thank God. I thought they're gonna use Old Cemetery, Marnie, Tool Jammer, Path to the Peak. Path to the Peak is gonna kill us though. But they're playing Gardevoir VMAX with Dragapult. Gardevoir, 2 VMAXs in a deck, and an Indeedee. I don't think they're attacking with Dragapult though, because Indeedee helps with Gardevoir but not Dragapult. It helps but not that much. It helps Gardevoir much more. So they're using Memory Capsule. So they need to... Right, Indeedee Swelling Pulse actually helps a lot. Indeedee Swelling Pulse. 200 damage only though. Zacian with a Psychic VMAX. That's so cool. Zacian Celebrations with Gardevoir VMAX. And we get to use Quick Ball right now. So we're gonna use Escape Rope. So we get to attack right now. We don't need another Houndour, I don't think. For our second Tyranitar we do, but I'm pretty sure we have our 4th one in the deck. If we don't, then we can actually wait to get our prize card for it to happen. So thank God they didn't play Path to the Peak, because Dragapult is infamous for Path to the Peaks. But I think they're playing, you know, Gardevoir as their main one. So should we put Tyranitar? Let's just not. Oh, we have a Rocky Helmet. I forgot to attach that one. So we're gonna use Aurora Energy so that we get to use a Melody if they Marnie us. And I think we're just gonna put that one, because it's quite difficult to draw it out, and you may even discard it with your Single Strike Crush. If you discard it with Single Strike Crush, you cannot use You cannot attack anymore. You have that one Tyranitar. So it's better just to put it. Because you could be, if they use a Marnie and you shuffle your deck, you could actually discard it with your single strike crush. Um, Marnie puts it at the bottom, but you could still shuffle your deck with an item card, and that actually screws you over. So we got a single strike energy. I don't think we're killing it that fast. We need a lot. We need a lot, and we need our Meowstic. We don't actually have our Meowstic to help us. But we could actually do 300 damage right now. But they're healing like a bunch, so 180 is not knocking us out though. Thank God for that. They can do 200. Oh my gosh, they can use Swelling Pulse. Yikes. Okay, we have to charge up the second one now. It's smarter just to charge up the second one. We have 2 Houndoom. But we actually need to charge up the first one though. 80 damage is not gonna do anything. We have a... Is it gonna do anything? 80 damage, they're gonna heal 50, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're doing 100, 2 damage counters, 300 on the next turn. Yeah, I think... This is a dilemma, it's a big dilemma. So if we single strike roar twice the next turn, we can still knock it out, right? Because we have a rocky helmet. Let's hope we can... Let's hope they don't boss order us. If they boss order, we are done for, but... If they attack us, if they attack our active, we can actually have 2 damage counter passing the turn. And that 2 damage counter helps us, is already enough for us to knock it out. And let's hope they don't play a Rose after that. I think they are healing. I think Rocky Helmet works after the healing. Let's hope that happens. Because if they heal after the Rocky Helmet, we can't actually knock it out. Let's see what happens. Heal first, then Rocky Helmet. Please, please, please. Oh, man. Wait, why are they not healing? Oh, they're using Swelling Pulse. Oh, thank God. I thought they're using the Max... They can't actually knock us out with Max Cure. My bad. Yeah, my bad. So Dragapult, I don't think Dragapult can knock us out. Okay, we got... Oh no, we got a single strike from our hand. What? Darn it, we got it in our hand. Ah! That's horrible. We should have used our roar just now. Because if they boss order, there's no way anyway, so... Should have just roared it just now. Damn it. That one card from our deck, it had to be the top one. It had to be our top card. If we drew something else, we could have done it. Because we have a water energy, we have... If we drew a Marnie even, oh my goodness. If we have a Marnie in our hand, we could have done it. Okay, we got Tyranitar. Yeah, we need like 1 billion Sonia for a Tyranitar deck. If you're playing Tyranitar, you need 4 Sonias in your deck just because you need to bring out your Houndooms. If you don't get your Houndoom, you're done for. You need it like pronto, you know, on your first turn. And we got no Houndours on our first turn. No Meowstic. No Asper. I don't think we have the space for Asper for Tyranitar deck. Maybe 2 Asper is enough. We can't actually afford to not use that research. So we have no choice but to discard everything. And we're attaching that one for Melanie later on. Putting that one If they boss order, I don't know what to do. At least they don't have Drizzle. We're not up against Drizzle decks today, I'm very glad to say. I'm very happy to not meet any Drizzles. No shady dealings for today. What a happy day it is. What a happy day today is. We didn't step on shit today. We didn't step on shit today. Inteleon is shit, guys. Inteleon is shit. Not this Inteleon, the Rapid Strike one. It loves to spray shit on its opponent. It's a shit sprayer. Max bullet. And we're done. Oh, we got a Melanie though. At least we got a Melanie. We need Houndoom. This is so bad. If we don't get 2 Houndowers right now, we're done. Yep, we're done. Don't put that Asper. So single strike crush for 260 is not even enough. They were too fast for Moth. And we got a shit hand. Nothing we can do about it. They got boss order as well at the right time. If they boss order again, we are actually dead. So I bet they have 4 boss orders, because in Inteleon, you actually need your boss order. 160 plus 60 is enough to knock out any V card. They're playing Tyranitar. That's crazy. 2 VMAXs plus a stage 1 Pokemon, that's not smart. But Melanie actually helps a lot though. Melanie. So we are dying. They just need a boss order now. All they need is 1 boss order and we're dead. Yeah, we're not winning this game. They're just taunting us by not drawing their prize cards. And let's go for another game. We got a bad hand, so not a big surprise there. They were too lucky with Frostmoth. I mean, sometimes you get nothing with Frostmoth. Sometimes you get everything. I don't know if we should go first because we have a Sonia for this deck. But going first lets you attach your energy cards, so... Okay, no Sonia, thankfully. Quick Ball instead. Quick Ball helps us get out Houndour. Tapu Koko VMAX, probably. Could be Pikachu though, could be Rayquaza even. Oh, I don't think Rayquaza works. Electro doesn't work for non-electric type Pokemon. It only lets you attach to electric type Pokemons. And it has to be on your bench to be able to use that ability. If your Electrode is in the active spot, you can't use the ability. So Electrode is super confining. I think they're playing Pikachu v Union. Interesting. Pikachu. So we have to get out our Houndour. But are we discarding that Evolution Incense? 300 damage, 300 HP on Pikachu, I'm pretty sure. Could be 320 though. Zacian v Union is 320, Greninja is 300. I'm not sure how much Pikachu is, but I think it's 300. Okay, it's a Pikachu, Flying Pikachu deck. It's a Flying Pikachu deck. Could be just a Flying Pikachu with a V Union deck as well. We got an Evolution Incense though, that's great. So Incense helps with Houndoom, and just need another Houndoom and we're good to go. We got a Crobat as well. Glimwood Tangle is gonna be, yeah, that's gonna be very annoying Flying Pikachu is super annoying. Oh my goodness. What are we gonna do? Boss Order Escape Rope is our only hope. We get to use Craigalanche though, at least. I don't think we're using Marnie. Marnie's gonna help them, right? What did they use though? Did they use a Quick Ball just now? I don't think they use an Evolution Incense, so they can't evolve it yet. If they have a Marnie in their hand though, it might be better just to use it right now. Quick Ball for Crobat, discarding Level Ball. I don't think we need Meowstic. If they are not playing VMAXs, we don't need Meowstic. But they are playing a Pikachu VMAX though. They could have no VMAX and just a basic Pokemon. Or they could have a memory capsule. So let's hope we get another supporter card. Another Houndoom is all we need really. So I don't think we're gonna play Marnie though, are we? We should though, we definitely should. If we get an escape rope with that Marnie, that would be crazy. But we can't do it though. Yeah, we need escape rope switch. And we only have one escape rope and one switch. So we're just gonna put Tyranitar? No, we're gonna put it the next turn. We're gonna use Craigalanche right now. We had no choice but to use Marnie, because if they have a Marnie in their hand, we are putting all three of our supporter cards at the bottom. So whenever you have a Marnie, make sure you use it. Even if you're gonna get a bad hand, at least you don't get Marnied. You know, if you Marnie your opponent, it's actually better than getting Marnied back. So no Flaffy, they have to use Thunder Shock. Flip another coin for bloody Thunder Shock. Yay! We won the game. Ah, oh, thank God. I think they're playing a V Union because V search for V Union. So no Flaffy, thank God for that. Oh, we won the game. Okay, I think I'm ending the deck here. I'm just gonna go for the deck review. If you guys want me to play another game, shout it out at the chat box. If you want me to play another game, just write it at the chat box. So I'm gonna do the review right now. Hope you guys enjoyed this deck. It's called the Kitty-Saurus, featuring our Meowstic from Battle Styles and also Tyranitar V with the single strike crush attack doing 240 damage for 4 energy. So we need 2 darkness energy and 2 colorless energy. So we are using Melanie to attach that extra colorless energy, water type energy to our Tyranitar, plus our Houndoom to attach even more energy with single strike roar. If we have a few in the prize card, that's okay because we have Melanie to attach that extra water energy from our discard pile. So to use your Melanie, you need to have your water energy cards in your discard pile. That means we need to discard with our quick ball and also our Aurora Energy. We also have our research to discard as well. So we're playing a lot of supporter cards in this deck, but also we need 2 Crobats just to keep our deck running. We have no stadium cards in this deck, so if they play Path to the Peak, we can't actually use Crobat anymore. But having no Crobat is actually really bad. I tried it with only one Crobat. It doesn't actually work because we need a lot of space for those Pokemon cards. Having that many Pokemon cards means you don't actually have space for supporter cards anymore because we need our Urn of Vitality, we need our special energies, we need a lot of evolution incenses, and you get the point. We don't have space for supporter cards, that many. So that means we need our Crobat. And having no Tower of Darkness, no other stadium cards means if they play a Path to the Peak, you can't use your Crobat anymore. So that's the main confinement. That's the main bad thing about the weakness of this deck is that is if they play a Path to the Peak for you, you know, to destroy you. So Path to the Peak is our main weakness, and we also have our Rocky Helmet and also Meowstic to help us do extra damage because we are doing only a max of 300 damage with Single Strike Crush. If we have 3 Single Strike Energy, we are not hoping to have 4 because sometimes we don't actually get to attach all 4 on a single Pokemon. If we are lucky enough, we actually get to do 320 damage with single strike crush with one hit. So that's super strong, but sometimes it's still not enough. Sometimes that one damage counter is still required to knock out a Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX, Single Strike Urshifu VMAX, not a Rayquaza, my bad. Any VMAX with a big charm on it, or even Colossal VMAX, Eternatus VMAX. You know, you get the point. All of those VMAX with high HPs, we can't actually knock it out with one hit. So we need our Zigzagoon or even Rocky Helmet to do the trick. And sometimes Old Cemetery actually helps as well, because there are no Psychic type Pokemons with more than 320 HP. So Psychic type, we don't need to worry about Psychic VMAX if we play an Old Cemetery. Even though it doesn't do extra damage to them, we don't need to worry about it, because we are doing 320 damage max with our Rocky Helmet is actually enough. So this deck is mainly targeting those non-psychic Pokemons, because if we play Old Cemetery, they're actually protected. So Meowstic actually helps you put extra damage counters on their VMAX Pokemon, so you don't need all 4 single strike energy on your Tyranitar, even though we can still do that for this deck, but we're not hoping, we don't actually need to. So we actually have, we're actually giving ourselves more space to allow us to play our Meowstic, because Meowstic is a very interesting strategy. You get to place damage counter every turn for each Meowstic you have in play. One damage counter. Not only that, you're recovering that one damage counter from your Pokemon, so that actually makes a difference. Not a big difference, but it does make a difference, because we are 230 HP is quite a lot as well. So healing one damage and moving it to your opponent's Pokemon actually helps you top it off, because we actually can't do enough damage to knock out a VMAX with one hit. We also have a Boss Order in this deck and one Escape Rope, so that we get to target a new Pokemon with our Single Strike Crush, because we don't want to be attacking the same Pokemon twice, because we can actually slowly knock them out with our Ear Moves. Ear Moves place one damage counter one at a time slowly, and is a ticking time bomb. If they don't heal in time, it's gonna get knocked out. If they don't play a Crystal Cave, they're gonna get knocked out very easily. So obviously every deck has a counter to it. If they play Cheryl, Crystal Cave, or anything like that, then Ear Moves doesn't do anything, because it is a time sensitive ability. That means we actually need a lot of turns to pull off this ability. And if we don't bring it out in time, if we don't have enough turns to spare, then this ability is not going to do anything for us. But if we have it though, it's going to help us a lot. So we also have Rocky Helmet. So if we do 300 damage against a Rapid Strike Urshifu, as you saw earlier, and if they don't use a Tool Jammer, they can actually damage themselves with 2 damage counters on it, and Meowstic is going to top it off with that one single damage counter to knock out that Urshifu. So Rocky Helmet Meowstic is a perfect combo against those 330 HP VMAXs, as you saw earlier. And we also have our Sonia, Quick Ball, and no Capture Energy, but we have that 1 Level Ball to bring out our Asper or our Houndour. So only 4 Level Ball and 2 Sonia to bring out our our V card, and only 3 Tyranitar V in this deck, just because we need a lot of space for our Meowstic as well. So 4 of each Houndoom and Houndour, 3 copies of Meowstic, Asper. We should actually only have 2 Meowstic and Asper, just because we are playing 2 Crobats in this deck, so only 2 is actually enough. I recommend only to have 2 Asper, 2 Meowstic, and actually give you that actually gives you more space for your Evolution Incense and your Sonia, because you need those cards to bring out your Houndoom. Houndoom is actually much more important than your Meowstic. You only need 1 Meowstic in play actually to put that 1 extra damage counter every turn. It doesn't do a lot, but it does something. It could actually make a big difference sometimes, because Zigzagoon, you need your Scoop Up Net for Zigzagoon, and you don't actually get to do it every turn, whereas with your Meowstic, you get to also recover that 1 damage counter from your Pokemon, as I said, which can make a difference sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't, but against a Rapid Strike deck, if they rely on hitting your Tyranitar twice with 120 HP, 120 damage, Rapid Flow, then they can't actually knock you out with 2 hits. If you recover that 1 damage counter twice, they only do 110 damage twice. So that's 220 damage, not enough to knock you out, unless they play a Passimian or a Telescopic Sight, which is enough, which they are probably going to play anyway. So sometimes Meowstic is not that good, but at the right time, Meowstic can be shining really, really well for us. So I see no comment in the chat, so I'm just going to end it right here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you on the next one. Have a nice day. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. If you find our videos interesting, entertaining, or fulfilling in any way, tune in for the next episode for more cool new combos featuring new cards from Pokemon Celebrations. We're going to do a Cramoran VMAX deck soon. So we're going to feature old cards as well, old cards from old expansions, and trying to make them strong again. So this deck is a tribute to Meowstic. So we are trying to make this card work and to see if it actually is a strong card that we can pull up in the meta standard So it almost worked against that Urshifu had they not used that tool jammer. If they didn't use that tool jammer on us, we would have knocked it out very easily. If we didn't panic, we would have knocked it out. We would have won that game because they actually got a really bad hand to start with. So that Urshifu VMAX deck, we actually won it because, if we actually damage it, they can't actually attach that energy to their Sylveon fast enough. They can't knock out our Tyranitar fast enough for us to collect that one last prize card, because all we have left is one last prize card after knocking out the Urshifu. But we got panicked and we didn't do anything and passed the turn not attacking, which is the worst case scenario for any turn, anything that if you do nothing per turn, that's super, super bad. So make sure you don't panic per game. So that's all. We'll see you on the next one. Have a nice day. Bye, guys.